Yes, live recording on YouTube has a maximum time limit, and the time limit is 10 minutes and 17 seconds. So basically not everything from my first attempt actually recorded, so I'm going to have to record the first part of this over again. Just basically one room, but the second video, which I'll eventually link in the description, the audio at the beginning is not continued from this audio, so just treat it as a totally separate video. Alright, so this is a tour of my home in Fallout 4, which is home plate in Diamond City. Beginning at the entranceway, when you come into the room, this is my entrance sort of area. I've got a Vault-Tec carpet on the ground, Piper, who is usually my traveling companion, and in-game wife. Above her is a Freedom Trail logo. My character is part of the Minutemen and also part of the railroad. Over here is sort of the cooking area. This is Mila. There's a locker here that's empty so far. The fridge, which I use to keep alcohols, Nuka-Colas, stuff like that. Here I have a crate which stores all of the components needed to make adhesive, which is pretty much the only thing I actually craft. Full crate of food. I've only just started putting this together, so there's not a lot in there right now, but eventually it'll be nice and full of food. And the cooking stove, which like I said, I pretty much only craft adhesive. Over here are two posters on the wall: Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies, because the character said that it's his favorite, and the Unstoppables, because it features Grognak and has the theme of anti-communism running through it, which kind of fits the game's theme itself. Moving on to sort of the work area. Got an armor workbench here, a chemical station here, which I don't use really at all, a terminal, which again is kind of useless, but it just kind of looks cool next to the chemical station. I'll get back to that. This is the workshop where you store all the junk. Got a lot of it. The radio next to my workspace plays Radio Freedom for, when my character's consumed in his work. You might need listening for anything important. And back over here is the suits of armor that I use and Piper uses when we're out adventuring. I wear a full vault suit with shadowed leather armor. It's currently sturdy. I'm working on making it heavy. Military cap and a modular military backpack. Olive drab, which has a US flag on it. And Piper wears road leathers with a set of sturdy leather armor, no modifications, her newsboy cap, and her own backpack, modular military backpack, which has a medic symbol on it. Over here is just sort of a cabinet with random stuff on it. Got a assembled mini nuke, stealth boy, bunch of components and such, and other sorts of things. Behind here is my magazine rack. This is all sort of the comics and pulp fiction type stuff. These are all like manuals and magazines, and same thing over here sort of, but there's also, TMs and FMs and the Wasteland Survival Guide, things like that. And I think that's about where this video left off, because I was about to talk about the shish kebab and blah blah blah. So the next video, Home Plate Tour 2 out of 2, should continue where this video leaves off.